Hey guys, this is the Not So Rant Kid here again, and this time I'm going to be making yet another video because this is the second video for today. Because I previously did the Thanksgiving video. Make sure you just go to my channel and watch that first, or do whatever. So basically, I just kind of wanted to address only like some of my older rants and basically just talking and basically not only that, just talking about like the earlier like rant kids stuff that I did in 2014 and maybe a little bit of 2015, because I do consider 2014 and 2015 to be pretty personally for me the true like golden age of like my rant kid stuff, and when it was in its so-called prime. Now, I want to address like just certain rants that I did and just give my thoughts on some of them, like the fan fiction one. I know I had a comment where somebody sent me this, not really much of a paragraph, but just like this really long comment about what I said at one point. I forgot what it was, but I'm not going to go like in detail with it, but I can say that that was actually pretty much the worst rant that I did, and I hate that rant because it just seems so bad and just so one-sided. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, because half those videos and stuff, only certain ones, I was like 13 and stuff, just basically just saying whatever. And I'm not trying to use this as an excuse of me just saying just stupid stuff back then. This isn't just some lame excuse where I'm just like, oh, I was 13, I just did such a... I mean, barely it is, in all honesty. But I like the way that basically I expressed myself in those videos. Those are the only things that I can say. But nevertheless, I still think that that video, along with, just some of my other videos and stuff that were like that were like kind of cringy. I know some, like someone in the comments be like, oh, all your videos are cringy. No, they aren't. Just the certain ones that I did in the past were cringy. And I want to address, like, those all those PlayStation Home fan rants that I did way back when, which I kind of think that some of them had a purpose, but they were just kind of useless for me to make, because in all honesty, like when I did those, I was just going by what my opinions 333 said at the time, because it really wasn't, I mean, it was kind of like a 50-50 thing. Like 50% of those videos and stuff were basically the stuff he said, and the other 50% was basically the stuff that I thought of and stuff. Like, it was basically just like some of my personal opinions about that. And the way I used to use the word faggotry in 2014, which for anybody that doesn't know, I got that from like the Blackbuster Critic when I was like 13, 14, and I kept saying it a lot. And every time I hear videos like that where I said the word faggotry, it makes me cringe. I feel nostalgic about those videos because they were really good, but it just seems so cringy. And especially, I can't use the word faggotry. It's 2017, and people don't play that type of stuff no more. I'm not, oh yeah, and sorry if I'm sounding like one of those people that's like, it's the current year, you can't do such and such, but whatever. But yeah, because basically just certain stuff, just certain things that I said in like some of my older videos, I was basically just going by what, like, people like the Blackbuster Critic were saying. Was saying, and who else? It was that, and I think one video I said something that Angry Joe said. It was ridiculous, but just like those are just like just some stuff, just something that I just wanted to mention about my older rants and stuff. It wasn't all of them; it was just certain ones. And some of the ones that I am proud of the most was, the rant that I did on Solid Mario, which was later flagged by him, which he turned out to be Ryan Loomis. If anybody remembers the Ryan Loomis stuff I was going through, that was that guy. He was the one that was doing that stuff. But I'll save that for another day. And also, I want to talk about like how there were just certain rants that I did in 2014 or 2015 or whenever, they would be a little bit too long. Like most notably, I already said that the ghetto people rant that I did with NT GamerGod 777, I love that rant, but it shouldn't have been that long. It could have been maybe 10 to 15 minutes long, but it didn't have to be like what 19, 20, however minutes it is. You could go back and see it. Well, it's actually unlisted though, but it's on my Rant Kid 2 account, so check out the Rant Kid 2. Make sure you subscribe to that channel if you want to see it. But yeah, because I like certain rants that I did. I like the Josh Duggar rant. That was really good. What else was my favorite? I like my Weeaboo rant. That was okay. I did the my UMTO rant that I did when I was 13. I think this is like my last week being 13 and shit. Like, yeah. So that one was actually my favorite because of just how funny I sound. Very few parts actually made me cringe about like how I would pronounce stuff. And I guess maybe it was because just how young I sounded and stuff back then. So yeah, because it's just some rants that I like and some that I don't. And I also like to say that I don't share the same exact opinions as some of those rants I did. Like the fan fiction one. I don't think that fan fiction is terrible anymore. I actually think that fan fiction is pretty cool to a certain degree. And then it's just other rants that I did where I think that they were pretty good. Actually really good. And yeah, because basically like just there's certain rants that I did where I don't share my opinions on that stuff anymore. It's either I like certain stuff that I ranted on, and it's just stuff where I just stopped caring about, like the redneck video. I don't know why I did a rant on that. Just I don't know what I was thinking back then. Just why. So yeah, and I'm also proud of the insect rant. That's a little oldish one that I did. And the Akai Dahlia rant, I love that rant. But mainly I just want people to know that just certain stuff that I said like way back when in certain rants, I don't really care much for those things anymore because I basically moved on from them, or my opinions have changed a great deal of certain stuff that I did. Like with Weeaboos, even though I just said that the Weeaboo one was one of my favorite, I don't care about Weeaboos. I don't go out and say that they're cringy. I don't care about them. And there is like just some rants that I deleted. I kind of forgot which ones though, but I just deleted just some videos because I thought they were cringy. Like, for example, the Blanket Man ones is basically just me being goofy or whatnot with a blanket and just saying, like, Blanket Man strikes again or just some stuff. It was basically just a desperate attempt of me trying to be funny. I failed, but an attempt was made. Sort of. So, this is the Not So Rant Kid or Quijibo or Shamalamading or whatever you want to call me. So this is just the video I wanted to make, basically just trying to address just certain stuff and me expressing whatever about my older videos. And although I do like some of them, and I can give the ones that I thought were cringy or bad the benefit, not the benefit of the doubt, but I can give them props for me just expressing myself. That's about it. But just certain other things, I don't know. My Wrong Generation Kids one, it's alright. It's not the best rant, but it's pretty good. My Chris Chan one, which is the very first one that I did, just where basically it was a line where I said, oh, I can see why people want this guy dead. I don't know. That was pretty much the stupidest thing I said. And basically, I don't mean that shit. I mean, I probably didn't even mean it back then. I don't even mean it now. Because I was pretty much A-logging, in all honesty, when I did that video at like fucking 13. So, this is the Rant Kid. I hope this just like sorted out a few things about like just certain rants, I guess. So, like, subscribe, comment, peace. Gotta end this out with a fidget spinner, I guess.